Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your practice. Thank you for joining me for another video. Today we have a flow that is going to work the whole body. We're going to work on strength and mobility and openness. And I really want to create a sense of concentration and focus. And we're going to do that by playing with some balances within our sequences. So it's going to be an all-rounder. So grab anything you need. Maybe a couple of blocks will be handy for today's practice. And we're actually going to get started lying on our back. So when you're ready, come to lie on your back. Don't think too much about it. Just simply lie down in any position that feels right for you. Legs can be out long, knees can be bent, feet to the floor. Arms can either rest by your hips, maybe on the belly or the chest. Just find a comfortable laying down position. And then once you've found that position of comfort, find stillness. And then just begin to take a quick scan from the crown of the head all the way to the tips of the toes, just releasing and letting go of any unnecessary tension or gripping being held in the body. Just begin to feel yourself arrive into this space, leaving behind anything that's happening outside of the practice, off of the mat, and just bringing yourself into this moment. So from here, without changing anything initially, just begin to observe your natural breath. Noticing the way in which the body breathes for you without any thinking. Just noticing the natural flow of the inhales and the exhales. And you may notice the quality of the breath, whether it's deeper, shallow, maybe whether you breathe from the nose or the mouth, or maybe a little bit of both. But there's no right or wrong. You're just beginning to observe and witness what happens for you. Lovely. And then from here, we're just going to add an element of breath control. So option to keep the palms next to your hips if that's comfortable. Option to place the hands lightly onto the belly, fingertips lightly touching, elbows just relaxing either side of you. And then from here, begin to empty the lungs fully. So exhale all the breath out. And then on an inhale, breathe in through the nose all the way into the belly and begin to feel the palms rise towards the sky. And then slowly exhale, empty the lungs, draw the belly button towards the spine. Again, like that, inhaling into the belly, maybe visualizing a balloon inflating, filling up. And exhaling, letting the balloon deflate as you draw the navel to the spine. Inhaling, filling the belly, the chest, all the way to the top of the inhale. Exhale, emptying the belly, the chest, feeling the navel draw to the spine. And just continue on your own with your own breath for a few more rounds of our deep belly breaths. Choosing to keep the hands where they are, or if you don't need them anymore, releasing them next to your hips. Lovely. And then from there, take a final deep inhale through the nose. Really fill everything up. And then open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And just continue to breathe in a way that feels natural for you. And then whilst you're breathing still, just begin to wiggle fingers and toes. If the knees are bent, maybe extend the legs to the bottom of the mat. And then reach the arms up over the head and just take a full body stretch, maybe a yawn. And then from there, bend the knees, hug the knees in towards the chest, wrap the hands around the shins, and just take a moment here rocking a little bit from side to side. Nice, and then find center. Place the soles of the feet to the flat this time, heels close to the sit bones, feet about hip distance apart. Palms are going to press down either side of your hips. Tailbone slightly tucked, just feeling the press of the lower back onto the floor. From here, take a full breath in. And then nice and simple, exhale, press through the feet, begin to lift the hips all the way up, coming into a simple bridge pose. At the top of your bridge pose, engage the hamstrings, engage the bum, give it a squeeze. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, just roll all the way back down until the sit bones are back to the floor. Perfect, and then with the breath, inhale, press through the feet, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, release the hips, come all the way down. Inhale, lift the hips, press into the big toes, rise. Exhale, slowly release back down. One more time, inhale, press through the feet, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top. And then exhale, slowly release back down. Lovely. From there, hug the knees back into the chest. This time, take the hands around the backs of the hamstrings, just behind the knees. Draw your knees in, make yourself small little ball. And then using a little bit of momentum, begin to just find a rock forwards and backwards. So that might mean a really small rock. Maybe it's nice and big. You can tap the feet to the floor and tap the shoulders to the floor. And then after a few rounds, see if you can come all the way up into a seated position. Bring your big toes on the floor, lift the heels up, and then use your hands to draw the chest forwards, shoulders back. Engage slightly through the belly, option to stay. Option to reach the arms forwards. Option to lift the feet up, coming into your Navasana, your boat pose. So our first sense of balance here, think about drawing the chest forwards, keeping the spine long. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, cross the ankles, place the feet down, hands to the floor in front of you, and if you can, roll over the knees, release the legs. Otherwise, just scoot yourself around, come into a all fours tabletop position. Once you're there, hands are pressing firmly down, fingers are spread, pressing lightly through the backs of the feet. On an inhale, drop your belly, raise the gaze, find your cow pose. Exhale, rounds the upper back, chin to chest, press the floor away. Again, inhale to drop the belly, raise the gaze. Exhale, rounds the upper back, chin to chest. One more time, inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze. Exhale to round the upper back, chin to chest. Inhale, bring it back to a neutral position. And then exhale, go ahead and just tuck your toes under behind you. With the toes tucked, slide the right toes to the back of the mat, toes tucked, feet on the floor. Press into the hands and then use your right toes just to rock forwards and backwards. So you're just beginning to work into the ankles, the wrists, but of course also working open the calf muscle and the hamstring. Nice, and then find stillness again. Take your left toes off to the left, turn the back heel flat, and then inhale, lift the right arm up, hips forwards, tailbone long into this side plank variation. Option to keep the right hand up, option to reach the right arm over the ear. Just feeling that stretch open through the right side. Lovely. And then on an inhale, lean the weight into the left hand, left knee, and see if you can lift the right foot up off the floor. So the right heel of the foot is in line with the hip. From here, inhale, lengthen the arm, lengthen the leg. And then exhale, bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow. So you're crunching into a little ball. Inhale to extend and reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to extend and reach. Last time, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to extend and reach. This time, exhale, look to your left thumb. Place your right hand next to your left thumb. Place your right toes to the floor, tucking them under. Inhale, step back to your first high plank. And then exhale, drop your knees, look forwards and bend your elbows to slowly lower yourself down. Keep your hands at mid-ribs, untuck the toes, active through the legs and the thighs. On an inhale, rise to cobra number 1, elbows bent, chest lifts. Exhale, slowly release back down. Again like that, inhale, follow the breath up, cobra. Exhale to release back down. One more time, inhale to cobra, lift up. And then exhale, release back down. From there, tuck your toes under. Inhale, press to your tabletop position. And then exhale, push your bum to your heels. Come into your active child's pose. Press the chest down. Just feel the stretch through the shoulders and the armpits. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look forwards, rise up, come back into your tabletop position. Toes are still tucked. This time, slide the left toes to the back of the mat. Press into the hands and then use your left toes again to rock forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. Nice, and then find stillness. This time, right toes to the right, turn the back heel flat. Inhale, left arm up, hips forwards, open across the chest. Option to stay here, option left arm reaches over the ear. And again, you're just finding that side body stretch. Lovely, and then bring the weight slightly forward so you can lift that left foot off the floor, heel of the foot in line with the hip. Take an inhale as you extend. Exhale, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Inhale to extend and reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more time, inhale to extend and reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to extend and reach. This time, exhale, look down, left hand down, left toes down, keep the left leg extended. And then inhale, step to high plank position. Exhale, knees up or down, lower yourself all the way to the belly. Untuck your toes, press into the fingers as you inhale, rise to your cobra, just once this time. And then exhale, press to hands and knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips back, come into your first downward facing dog. And then as always, just move around in any way that you need to here. Just wiggling, maybe bending one knee, bending the other knee. Nice, and then find stillness, look forwards. Inhale, walk the feet all the way to the top of the mat. Feet about hip distance apart, let the knees be soft, let the head hang heavy. Just a moment in ragdoll, maybe sway a moment from side to side. And then find center and stillness. Tuck the chin, bend the knees. Begin to roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up the spine, and just let the head and the neck be the last thing to come up. Find your mountain pose, feet together, feet apart, palms forwards, chest lifted, and just soften into it. Let's take a full inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Lovely. Inhale, circle your arms to the sky, look to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, bends the knees, hands to floor, blocks or shins. Inhale to halfway lift, hands to shins or floor, look slightly ahead. Exhale, forward fold, nose to knee. Inhale, stand up, arms to the sky, reach up, press down through the big toes. And then exhale, bring your hands into heart center. One more half sun salutation. Inhale, circle the arms to the sun. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, arms to stand up, reach up, tailbone long. And then exhale, bring your hands together into prayer. Lovely, building on from this. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, hands down, right foot steps to the back of the mat. Inhale, straight legged lunge, chest draws forwards. Exhale, hands down, step back into downward facing dog. On an inhale, roll forwards, come to plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down, chaturanga or to the belly. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling into your downward facing dog. Take one deep inhale, press the hands down. Exhale, look forward, step the right foot forwards, however you need to get it there, get it there. Pop up onto the fingertips or use blocks. Inhale, hips forwards, chest lifts. And then exhale, left foot steps forwards, find your forward fold. Inhale, stand tall, arms reach all the way up. And this time exhale, forward fold, right back down, beginning to find some rhythm. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps back, straight legged lunge. Inhale, hips and chest forwards. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog first. Inhale, roll forwards, plank pose, pressing firmly through the hands. Exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Again, relax the heels, press into the hands, one strong breath in. Exhale, look forwards, left foot steps forwards. You can always drop the right knee first to help you. Inhale, lower the hips as you pull the chin, the chest, the heart forwards. And then exhale, right foot steps forwards into your forward fold. Inhale to standing, arms to the sky, reach up. And then exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Inhale, circle the arms, continuing to build. Exhale, forward fold, nose to knee. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step the right foot back, this time drop the right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge, arms to floor, knee or reach them up to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back to high plank this time, and either push to down dog or lower half or all the way. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Lovely, this time relax the ankles. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, look forwards. Begin to draw the right knee towards the nose so you can step it forwards between the thumbs. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Chest draws forwards. Press firmly into the right foot. And then inhale, we're going to rise to our high lunge. So our first kind of balancing act here, it's a wobbly one. So really engage your glutes, really engage your thighs, and reach up through the fingertips. Or you can always keep your hands on your hips. Take just one deep breath in here. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, hands down. Step forwards into your forward fold. Inhale to standing. Arms reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, last like this, hands down, head in. Inhale to flat back, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps back, this time left knee drops. Inhale, arms up to the sky, low lunge position. Exhale, hands down, step to high plank, either down dog or lower through your chaturanga or to the mat. Inhaling into your back bend. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Again, set it up, press firmly through the fingertips, relax the ankles. Inhale, the left leg sweeps up and back behind you. Exhale, look forwards, begin to draw the left knee to the chest, come onto the right tippy toes, and then see if you can step the left foot forwards using your hands to help you if you need to. Micro bend the back knee, lengthen the lower back, and then press down to lift into that high crescent lunge. Strengthen through or engage, through the lower body. This is going to help with stability, help keep you nice and strong here. Take one deep breath in, reach the arms. And then exhale, hands down, step forwards, forward fold, nose to knee. Inhale to stand up, arms reach all the way up. And then exhale, hands to heart, and then release your arms next to your hips. Take a deep breath in. And let it go through the mouth. Lovely. From there, bring your big toes together. Engage through your inner thighs. Engage slightly through the belly. On an inhale, we're going to circle the arms up. And as we do that, we're going to lift the heels off the floor. Come onto your tippy tip toes. So where the highest heels you have. Or if like me, maybe you don't have. Good. Hold. And then slowly release the arms. Release the heels back down. Nice. Now with the breath, inhale, lift the arms, lift the heels, rise up. Exhale, lower the heels, lower the arms. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the heels. Exhale, lower the heels, lower the arms. One more time, inhale, lift the arms, lift the heels. Exhale, lower the heels, lower the arms. This time, keep the heels flat. Inhale, just the arms reach up to the sky. Biceps in line with the ears. Keep the arms there as you exhale. Bend the knees. Come down into your chair pose. Think about lifting the thumbs high. And an option to stay here. Otherwise, inhale, shift forwards into the toes. See if you can lift the heels again. Balancing chair, engage through the inner thighs. Find somewhere to keep your focus, your gaze. Perfect. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, forward fold. Release the heels, straighten the legs, hands down, head to knee. Nice. On an inhale, find a flat back, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step back to down dog. Or move through your chaturanga or to the belly. You can skip, we're going to meet in downward facing dog regardless. Lovely. Once you arrive in down dog, take a breath in. And a slow exhale. Lovely. From there, inhale, reach the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right foot steps forwards between the thumbs. Now, option 1 is to keep the back heel lifted, which is going to be a little bit more challenging. Option 2 is to drop the back heel flat. As you inhale, we're either going to rise to warrior 1 or you'll be in your high lunge again. So whichever option works for you. Reach up through the fingers, little tuck of the tailbone. And then from there, inhale wherever you are, straighten the front leg. And as you exhale, begin to hinge from the hips and forward fold. Option to have the hands onto blocks or the floor, or you're going to aeroplane the arms behind you so you're working into the balancing aspect of the pose. Arms are reaching back, shoulders are drawing together. There's a little bend in that front knee if needed, not to kind of strain the hamstring. Good, hold it there, inhale. And exhale. Lovely, and then stay as is, look forwards. On an inhale, begin to bend the right knee, send the arms forward so you're in your thunderbolt lunge. Really strong, powerful pose. Reach the arms, bend into that front knee. Good, and then inhale, look forwards. Now, as you exhale, we're going to come into chair pose. So maybe one big step, maybe lots of little ones. Left foot's going to meet the right foot and you're sitting down into your Utkatasana. Good, sit down, take an inhale. And exhale. Lovely, bring the weight into the right foot. Hands to the heart. Inhale, draw the left knee into the chest. Find your one-legged standing balance. Find your gazing point. Settle the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, send your arms to the sky. Exhale, aeroplane warrior 3. Send the left leg back, arms back behind you, or hands to floor or blocks if you want to. Find that line, flex through the back foot. And if in any of these poses you're falling out, who cares? Just give it another shot. Inhale. And exhale. We have one more breath in. On an exhale, now think of the transition. Keep the weight forwards into the head. Begin to bend the right leg so slowly that you can lightly place the left foot to the back of the mat. And then inhale, high lunge, arms to the sky. And then exhale, open into warrior 2. And if that felt heavy, that's okay. Just meet us in warrior 2. Good, pressing down through the big toes. Breath in here. And breath out. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, bend deeper into the front knee. And then inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, rise all the way up. Draw that right hip back as you lean forwards, come down into triangle pose. Left arm up or to the hip, right hand down to the thigh, shin, maybe floor, and just turn open through the chest. Good. Think about your foundations here, so pressing down through the feet. Breath in and breath out. Take one more inhale. Exhale, look down. Inhale, back to warrior 2, rise up. And then exhale, curl the hands down. Step the left foot forwards, come into your forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, find chair pose, Utkatasana. And then exhale, straighten the legs, release the arms, find your mountain pose. Really nice. Big toes come together again. Engage through the inner thighs. Same as before. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the heels all the way up to the sky. Exhale, release the arms, release the heels. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the heels up. Exhale, release it back down. This time, keep the heels down. Inhale, just the arms lift above the ear. Exhale, chair pose, sit down into it. Good, stay here, or inhale, shift the weight forwards, lift the heels up. Tiptoeing chair, squeeze the inner thighs. Take just one breath in. And then exhale, forward fold, release the heels, bend the knees, head hangs heavy. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog, either straight back, or again you can move through your plank pose and through your vinyasa. And we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Perfect, take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Lovely. On your next inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot steps forwards between the hands, however it needs to get there. Think about whether you're keeping the back heel lifted or letting the back heel drop. And then inhale, either high lunge or warrior one. Hips forwards, arms lifted, maybe arms to the hips. Good, and then find your gaze point as you inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, pyramid pose, hands over to blocks, floor or aeroplane, the arms behind you again. Little bend in that left knee, and then think about chest forwards so you're creating space through the front body. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, look forwards. Bend the left knee, send the arms forwards, biceps in line with the ears, thunderbolt pose. Can you transfer any more weight into that left foot? Take an inhale, lift the chest, look forwards. And then exhale, step the right foot to meet the left foot, chair pose, Utkatasana. Good, sit the weight down, thumbs lift high. This time bring the weight into the left foot. Inhale, hands to the heart, right knee to the chest. Come into that standing balance. Balance is all about focus. Find somewhere to keep your eyes. Breath in. And breath out. Perfect. From there, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, warrior three, aeroplane the arms. Right leg draws back, arms draw back, chest is forwards. See if you can find a sense of balance. Don't worry if you're falling. Lovely, and then keep some of the weight forwards for this. Begin to bend the left knee so that you can lightly place the toes to the back of the mat. Once the toes are down, bring the weight up to the sky, high crescent lunge, inhale. And then open into warrior two, exhale. Adjust your stance, bend into it, reset the breath, inhale. And exhale. And then keeping your warrior two, flip the left hand, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, just bend into it. And then inhale, straighten the left leg. Rise all the way up and then draw the left hip back as you lean forwards and come down into your triangle pose. Pressing down through the feet evenly, turning open through the chest. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Amazing. From there, look down. Inhale, bend the left knee, rise back to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. This time step back to high plank position. Good, press firmly through the hands, through the feet, there, your foundation. Option one is you're going to drop the right knee down, take the right toes to the right. Option two, turn onto the little toe edge of the right foot. Inhale, wherever you are, the left arm's going to come to the sky, side plank of choice. Maybe the left foot is in the center of the mat for some support, but wherever you are, whatever's connected to the floor, I want you to press down to lift up. If you want to challenge your balance further, maybe take the gaze towards that left thumb. Just work with wherever you're at. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take one more inhale. Exhale, look down, left hand, left toes down, step to high plank, and then roll all the way back into downward facing dog. Take one full inhale. Exhale, let it go. Last little push here. Inhale, plank pose, roll forwards. Set yourself up, so think about where you're going to go. Drop the knee if needed, otherwise little toe edge of the foot comes down. Inhale the right arm this time to the sky. You can gaze down to the side if you're challenging your balance, gaze up. If the knee is down, see if you can lift the right leg up, so it's like the pose we started in. Holding, breathing wherever you are. Take one more inhale. Exhale, right hands, toes to the floor, plank. And then this time, exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck your toes, inhale, soft cobra, lift the chest. And then exhale, press to hands and knees. Untuck the toes, send your bum to your heels, come into child's pose. And just take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. And just for a moment, feel the body settle and soften. Notice the energy, notice the breath, see if it's sped up, and just see if you can slow it back down. And then just keeping the chin tucked to the chest, slowly begin to roll all the way up into a kneeling position. Bring the knees together, or if that's uncomfortable, just scoot the legs around, come to seated. Release your arms either side of your hips, just grow tall through the spine. Let's take an inhale, just circle the arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand to the knee, left hand behind you. Just a simple twist, gaze over the shoulder. Lovely, and then inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, other side, left hand to knee, twist, twist, twist. Inhale, reach both arms up, full stretch, maybe interlace the fingers, just press the palms away. And then exhale, just release your arms either side of your hips. Lovely. From there, just draw the shoulders up and back a few times. Just let it go. And then from there, just find stillness. Release the hands onto the knees or the lap. Close the eyes and just let the muscles in the face relax. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. And just notice how you're feeling. Balancing poses can be really frustrating and they can change so much depending on your mood, your mindset, the day, your energy. So just know that whatever happened or didn't happen doesn't matter. You showed up, you gave it a go, you're here. And just bring your hands together into heart center. And I just want you to take a question with you through the rest of your day or through the rest of your week. And that question is simply, where can I bring more balance into my life? Where can I bring more balance into my life? And don't think too much about it. Just notice what comes to your mind. Maybe reflect on it. Maybe keep coming back to it. But just see if you can take it with you and honor it. When you're ready, just bow the forehead to the fingertips, thanking yourself for this practice, this time. And as always, thank you so much for showing up, joining me on the mat and allowing me to guide you through your practice today. The light in me honours the light in you. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for showing up, for joining me on the mat today. If you did like it, please don't forget to leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I really do appreciate the support. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next week for a brand new video. Have a great weekend.